Right, hello everyone, welcome to an impromptu little video here. So I'm afraid I have a bit of an unpopular announcement to make. So as a lot of you will probably have noticed in my videos, I'm starting to get more and more frustrated with some of the gameplay that is going on, and yeah, I'll let you try and guess what game I'm talking about here. But as a consequence of that, I'm really kind of not enjoying my time on YouTube, combined with the fact that I'm in full-time work along with two other jobs, which means my free time is not, I don't have a lot of it. I think it's important that I kind of try and focus on my enjoyment of things. At the end of the day, if I don't enjoy what I'm doing, then the videos I make, that lack of enjoyment is going to come through, the video quality is going to slip, and it's just going to be a spiral to the bottom. So, I am announcing a little bit of a scaling back. So I used to do 14 videos a week, which was a lot, which was recently scaled back to 10 videos a week. We're now going to scale that back even more, and that is pretty much almost entirely going to come at the expense of, if you couldn't guess it before, Emergency 4. So the reason I'm saying this is there hasn't been a great deal of new mods come out for Emergency 4, and after 3 years, that's how long I've been doing videos. In fact, it's going to be nearing 4 years. Because I think it was like November, December 2013 I started doing Emergency 4 videos. I've seen pretty much all there is to see when it comes to Emergency 4 gameplay. Nothing new is happening, but I'm just getting more and more frustrated, and that's not how I want to do. So what I'm going to go through with you today is a brand new schedule. So there's going to be a total of 7 videos a week, 5 videos a week on Hibblejaybob the main channel, and 2 videos a week on Hibblejaybob Gaming, which is my gaming channel for content that is not focused on the emergency services. So on Hibblejaybob main channel, we're going to have a new addition to the family, I guess. On Mondays we're going to have on watch with the emergency services in Grand Theft Auto 5, which is going to take place using the Los Santos Rescue Division mod, which as of yesterday is now in public beta, so you can get the firefighter part of that for free, and there are other components of it that are still in development, and that's going to be on patrol with the fire service, on patrol with the ambulance service, and on patrol with the forensic services, plus more as and when they get released. So Tuesday is going to be my day off from Hibblejaybob Gaming. We come back on Wednesday, which is going to be the emergency rotary. So previously Tuesday was emergency 4 and Wednesday was emergency 4. Tuesday is now gone. Wednesday is the emergency rotary, which will include emergency 4. I'm not completely stopping it, but instead of it being with it being twice every single week, it's now going to be one video every 3 weeks on Emergency 4, and we're going to focus on other titles like 911 Operator, Notruf 112, and Leitspellenspiel.de, which is the German equivalent of Mission Chief. So we're going to alternate between them, and in amongst that there's 2 forms of Emergency 4 videos that will appear. There's British mods and there's worldwide mods. You can see what mods I'll be covering on the schedule page of the website. Thursday is kind of it's going to stay the special day that it has been. So on the first Thursday of every month, it's going to be the monthly news. If I have the resources to do it, I will do a driving standards video some point during the month where possible. Otherwise, it's going to be another day off. Friday stays the same. It's going to be on patrol with the the police services in Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5. That is completely unchanged from before, as is emergency services in Scotland on Saturday and Sim Day Sunday. There's no changes to any of those 3 days. So basically, the change can be summarised with Monday has moved to Wednesday, and the content that was on Tuesday and Wednesday has now been scrapped and kind of amalgamated into Wednesday. So that's 5 videos a week on Hibblejaybob. And Hibblejaybob Gaming, I'm going to kind of cut out some, but not all, of the multiplayer content, so I've kind of ran out of footage for a lot of the games that I used to play. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have, on Tuesday, I'm going to have single player gameplay, and every other week I'm going to throw in an episode of multiplayer Overwatch with my friends, which is kind of the only game that we're regularly producing content for. And Thursday is going to be the nostalgia trip, which there will be one more episode of Titanic: An Adventure Out of Time, which aired yesterday, so there's actually not going to be any more episodes of Titanic: An Adventure Out of Time. And we're going to move on to play through the Delta Force series, which we started previously. We're going to revisit that and basically take that series to its conclusion. So if you want to know exactly what video is going out when, you can check the schedule page of my website. There's not only a list of all the games that are going to be on, there is in fact a calendar that tells you specifically what game is going to be on specifically what time on the schedule page. You can check that out, and that's basically going to be my one-stop shop whenever I need to kind of announce a video that's been moved or blah 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 blah. That's where it's going to be, so feel free to check that out. The link is in the description, and my website is linked in every video I do, so it's reasonably easy to find. I know this decision is going to be unpopular for some people, but like I say, I'm not seeing anything new in the emergency for games anymore. It's all just the same thing over and over again. I've seen it all and I'm not having fun, so I think it's time to move on, and so that's how it's going to be. Woo! Yeah, hopefully you do enjoy the content that's coming in its place, and we'll just kind of spend a couple of months seeing how that goes, and we'll kind of come back to the drawing board and see where I'm going in YouTube. So, as ever, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!